Hello everyone, Tim here. This is an exciting video. If you saw my community post yesterday, I already announced it. I've already mentioned this in other streams, but right now is the video officially announcing the top 25 80s movies community list has begun. It started. I've already actually gotten a list from someone on Instagram, which is very, very cool. But you have all the way until the 31st of this month to send me your lists. We got 160 for the 90s, so let's try to at least match that. This is the 1980s, guys. This is a decade, probably one of the most loved decade collectively among people. Some of the most loved movies of all time are the 80s. This is going to be a hard one. This is going to be a very, very hard one, but I'm super excited. But let's dive into some of the details on this. Now to dive into the details of this, say this is your first time to my channel, first time ever hearing of the top 25 community list. You don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Well, here's the details. It is basically you send me your top 25 movies of whatever the given topic is of the current time, like right now is 1980s movies. So you send me your top 25 1980s movies ranked in order. The in order is absolutely crucial. This cannot just be a random of top 25 all mixed together because every single movie on your list is ranked by points. Your top movie is worth 25 points. Your bottom movie is worth a single point. And all of that, everyone's lists get put together in a blender, coming out with a final community list. Everyone's movies will be all added up together, and we'll end up seeing what the community says the top 25 of the 1980s is. And who knows? I mean, the 80s is filled with classics, so who knows what the heck will be at the top of the list. But yeah, it's very simple. All you need to do is just send me the list. I do all the hard work. Me and KB Loves Movies, we do all the hard work of putting all the calculations together. All I need from you is your list. So let's dive into how you send me your lists. Sending me your list is quite simple. I make this super easy on you. I'm not particularly strict. You can send me to my email, which is timtalkstalkies@gmail.com. It's right there on the screen somewhere for you. I'll also have it in the description of the video. But yes, you can email me there and just put something in the topic that says top 25 80s, something like that, so that I know what it is. And there you go. That's your entry. You can go to my Instagram page, which is also Tim Talks Talkies. You can send me a DM there. Just send me what your list is. That counts. You can also reply in the comments of this video. You could tell me what your top 25 is. That's all good. You're a YouTube creator. You can make a video. The 90s one I did, tons of videos. People really resonated with that, made lots of videos. Every one of those was a submission. You can respond in the comments of someone else's videos, and that counts as a entry, because I got plenty of those too. There was people that didn't know my channel, but they knew so-and-so's channel that did a video on it, and they knew them, so they responded to them with it, and I counted that list. So tons of ways to enter this. I am not super strict. So yes, get me your list in any one of those ways you want. You could drive to my freaking house and hand me a paper list. You can... I'm not hard to hear. I just need your list. That's all I need. So a couple of things to note in this is when you are making your lists, please try your best to not put spaces in front of when you type things out. Just start typing it, not a space before. Because I put all this stuff into an Excel spreadsheet, and the spaces in beforehand kind of screwed things up. We ran into that. Also, check your own list that it's an 80s movie. Please do that. We got the amount of entries we got last time was so many, and I don't know every single 1980s movie that exists out there. So I'm not checking that every single one of them is not, say, in 1979 or in 1990. This is already a lot of work. You all need to know that your movies are actually 1980s. So please, that's the primary thing I'm asking you. Besides sending me the list, just please make sure your own list fits the criteria of this and that it is actually 1980s. Because, yeah, we did run into some stuff from the 90s that was 80s. We caught some of them. Some of the stuff we didn't catch because, honestly, there's so many movies out there. Those ones only got like 1 vote, so they didn't actually play into anything. But still, please make sure you actually fit the criteria. But yeah, otherwise, I'm not too hard here, guys. All I need is your lists. And now for one of the most fun parts of this entire thing is, just like all the past ones, this ends with a live stream. A very fun live stream where we're going to go over all of the results and just have a fun time hanging out. All of the past ones have done great. People loved them. We're doing it again. But I got so many requests for people to be on the panels, and I would love to accommodate literally everyone I can, but StreamYard gives you a maximum of 10 people. I'm one of the 10, so I can only have 9 more people. And I think 1980s, people love it so much. So what we're going to do here is, instead of having the stream that will have the top 25 and we'll do the honorables in that, we're not doing honorable mentions in the top 25 stream. We're instead going to do 2 streams, a Friday night stream, which will cover 50 through 26, and then the Saturday night stream, which will cover 25 to 1. So you get 2 streams covering really essentially the top 50, but I only want your top 25, to stress that. Do not send me top 50. The top 50 results will come from your top 25s. Think of the first stream as the giant honorable mentions. But I'm going to stack both panels with completely different people. Both streams are going to be a ton of fun, and they're all just to gush about the 80s and talk 80s. That's literally their purpose. We're going to have a good time. By the end of the first stream, you're going to see the stuff that didn't make it, so you'll have an idea of what the heck is in store for the Saturday night stream with the actual top 25. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to start reaching out to some people. Some people can start reaching out to me. I already mostly have the Saturday night stream locked up, but the Friday night stream is not so much. And now you're wondering, what are the dates, though? We are going with Friday, August 11th, and Saturday, August 12th. Those are the dates for the streams. That gives a nice little almost two-week gap from the end on July 31st to that August 11th. I got almost 2 weeks to try to get together all the results, put together a badass stream that we'll all just chill and relax and have a good time. So, yeah, that about sums up this whole thing. I'm excited. I'm trying not to do these too often because it's a lot of work, not just for me, but for a lot of people putting together their lists. I don't want this to be an every month thing. That's craziness. This is going to be a 3 to 4 month thing, maybe. Some might even get stretched out to 6 months apart. So I'm super excited for this one. This is like 3 months away from the 90s. I'm pumped. I'm super curious too, but I'm pumped. So yeah, that's all there is. Any questions you have, you can go ahead and ask me. You can DM me on Instagram. It's pretty straightforward. It's exactly the same freaking thing as the last ones. So it's more of the same, but for a decade we love so much. Oh my God. So yeah, that's all there is. I will be seeing your list shortly. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.